A proposal by the Palm Beach County School Superintendent has teachers and parents up in arms.
Art Johnson says he will ask the school board to give him the authority to transfer students to any school in an effort to balance out classroom size.
Some board members are already saying no. The board will discuss this issue during a workshop meeting on Wednesday. News Channel 5's Rochelle Ritchie spoke with one board member tonight who is already saying absolutely not. Rochelle?
Well, board member Frank Barbieri says such a switch must first be given input by stakeholders and the community. Now, one teacher says shuffling students is a guaranteed way to create instability.
Vote no. No, no, no.
Mike Dowling has taught in Palm Beach County Public Schools for 19 years. A 6th grade social studies teacher, Dowling says he has dealt with overcrowded classrooms and says it does create challenges.
When we had the larger class size, the children got less individual attention.
He says he is now down to just over 20 students thanks to the class size restriction in place. But he says the idea of shifting children around to meet code is not a fix, but a bigger problem.
Instability is the best way to ensure failure with children.
Just last week, Superintendent Art Johnson told News Channel 5 he didn't understand the penalties in place for school districts who didn't comply with the state's mandated class size requirements.
That, to me, seems to be an unnecessary legislative action. I think there's other legislative actions that could be taken.
Today, Johnson announced giving him the authority to decide on where your kids will go to school will help fix the problem. And parents say, no way.
Why would he need to be able to decide who goes where anytime he wants to?
Already, school board members say the idea of turning that power over to one man is not going to get their support.
It's not acceptable.
So your mind's already made up?
My mind's already made up on this.
But something must be done soon to comply with this year's class size law, which limits the number of students in a core class. If not, the district could be fined $27 million and lose $5 million in funding. Still, Barbieri says turning the power over to Johnson is not the solution.
I believe we have to go through the procedures that are in place for changing students' boundaries, and this is not the way to do it.
Amendment 8 just turns back the clock. Pack them deep and teach them cheap. I just think we can come up with something better than that.
And Art Johnson was not available for comment, and the district will have to report their class size to the State Department of Education October 29th. Live in the newsroom, Rochelle Ritchie, WPTV News Channel 5.